Hello guys, and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. I want to say thank you to my subscribers. So guys, in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to do this cut together sleeve circle dress. So you can see this was what I came up with at the end of the day. I paired it up with a black sash just to tie the mid part. It came out really fine, and this is a very simple tutorial. This cut together sleeve circle dress. So as a beginner you'll be able to do this. Yes, so you can see, so that was the inspiration, and this was what I made at the end of the day. So like I said, if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would appreciate it. Okay, so these are the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. So the fabric you are going to use, I need like 3 yards of fabric. So yes, that's for the top part. So this is, I'm just doing a paper illustration to show you how to fold it. Can you see the way I'm folding it? I'll just fold it at an angle, but not a sharp angle. And then you see that part that I'm marking, that is where your shoulder line is going to be. And then that part that I'm marking, that's where the length is going to be. And then you curve, just measure it round, and then you mark it. And then from that point you mark where your sleeve opening is going to be, and then from that point you just take it back and connect it to the edge of the circle part. So you can see that is all, and then you add your neckline. That is how easy this cut together sleeve is. So like I said, that straight part, that first part, that's what where your length will be. You understand? That's the length of your cross back measurement. So for mine I used about 16 inches. Okay, so those are the measurements on the screen that I used. About 16 inches was for the sleeve. So you can do your own desired measurement. So you can see, so that's me trying to fold it. So you can see, just like I did with the paper illustration, it is not the angle. There's this one that has a sharp V. That's that top part is going to be sharp. No, that's not the one I'm doing. So this one, you can see it is like at an angle. So you just use that top part is going to be where the sleeve length is going to be. So if your sleeve length is 18, you fold that place, that where my hands are, you fold that place is going to be 18. So that means that's your where's your length of your sleeve. So use your own applicable measurement. Okay, so I'm just trying to measure that part so you can see. So you notice I brought it down a little bit more to get the exact sleeve length that I want. So if you want it to be 19, you measure, fold that part is going to be 19. Okay, so after folding, you are going to measure the length of your gown. So you can see, so for this part I used like 30 inches, because I'm still going to add a black to it to make it 40 inches. So you can see the way I'm measuring it. So that is how you are going to measure and then get your length. So if what you are marking is 30, you are just going to be placing the tape like that, and then you'll be marking the 30 inches. And then when you are done, you connect it, and then you will cut everything off. Okay, so you can see I'm cutting that off. So like I said, if you have not subscribed to Stylish Naija YouTube channel, please subscribe. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. I would really appreciate that. Please like this video so that other people can see it. Drop a comment for me. I would appreciate that. So and then you cut that off. So you can see I'm cutting it off. So that's what I want. So that's about 30 inches. Like I said, I'm going to add the black to it to make it 40 inches length. So you take this, you place it on another material. That's, you fold the remaining part of your fabric, and then you place it and cut out the back piece. So you can see I'm cutting out the back piece. I want to cut both of them the same. Okay, so this dress, you actually don't need a zip for it, except if you are doing a very high neckline. That is where you are going to need a zipper. But if the neckline is not going to be very high, you actually don't need a zip. So I've cut out the second piece. So now I have my back and my front. So the next thing we're going to do, we're just going to start measuring. So this point, I'm just checking the sleeve. Okay, so it's okay. And then the next thing, I came down from that point, I marked 9 inches. So that 9 inches is going to be for my sleeve opening. By the way, remember to slant your shoulder. Okay, so that's I came down by 9 inches. So from that 9 inches, I'm just going to create a curve, a little bit curve. I came into about 3 inches, just to be able to create that curve. That is like just mark it in like that. Okay, so you can see. So that's all you need to shape the parts of that dress. Can you see? So like I said, please like this video, okay? I would really appreciate if you have not hit on the like button. Even if you downloaded it, go back and like the video. I would appreciate that. So the next thing, we want to mark our neckline. So for the neck width, I'm going to be using about 3.5 inches, both for the back width and the front width. So you can see, and then the length of the front, I'm going to use about 5 inches or 4 inches thereabout. So that's the length of the front of the blouse of the circle dress, and then that's the back. I'm marking the back, so the back is going to be like 1.5 or 2 inches. Okay, so that's the two necklines for the front piece and for the back piece. I was just trying to check to make sure that the camera captures it properly. So at this point, I'm going to cut out the back first. So after cutting out the back, I'll now lift the top. They are not together. I just place them on top of each other, and then I cut out the front. And then, like I said, remember to slope your shoulder. Okay, so remember to actually do that. So that's that. So that is all we need. Can you see how simple and easy this is? So the next thing we're going to do, I want to show you guys how to join it. It is a simple process. So you are just going to take back and front, you place them together. You can see the way I'm doing it. Just place them together, and then you're going to stitch them on the shoulder and then stitch the side. So you can see, so you're going to stitch the sides and then stitch the shoulder together. That is all you need. Okay, so after that, after stitching the shoulder and the side, I'll bring it back and show you. So this is it. You can see after stitching, this is how it looks. It is a simple piece, like I said, for beginners. This is a very simple tutorial that as a beginner that you can do. You understand? You see, this will really help you as a beginner. So the next thing, I'm going to show you how to do the one at the down. That's that gathers at the down. So for the gathers, you don't need to cut your fabric like a fillet. Just cut a straight fabric. You're just going to cut a straight fabric. Can you see? So you can see. So at this point, I'm just trying to trim them. Okay, just to make it okay before. So you can see the straight fabric. So like I said, I'm using about 10 inches, sorry, of fabric. So but the length of the fabric, make sure it is 2 times the down part of your circle dress. 2 times. That's like if the down part of your circle dress is 100, the fabric should be 200. So that's it. You can see. So I'm going to join the fabric at the side. I'm going to join it at the side. Okay. So when I join it, I'll show you guys how to pleat it on it. It is a simple process. There's no big deal. So just take it. Make sure right side is facing right side. And then you are going to start pleating it. You're just going to pleat it around. So just pleat it around it. Just tiny, tiny pleats. Make sure that the pleats are tiny, tiny. Just be placing, holding it and be doing it tiny, tiny. Like that. You can see what I'm trying to do. And then you pin them down. You can decide to do it on your machine. You might not need to pin. You can just do it on the machine as you are doing it, or you pin it. As a beginner, you can pin. So like I said, if you want to register for my classes, for my online classes, you can send me a number on WhatsApp. My number is on the screen. Just check the description somewhere, you see my number. So you can see the one pinning it, and then you just pin it around and then stitch it. And that is all we need for this beautiful circle dress cut together sleeve. So at the end of the day, you can see how this looks. It looks really pretty, right? Yes. So you can see, so the down part, you can decide to hem or you serge, use overlock, weave it, whatever you want to do, industrial weaving. And then for the neckline, then for the sleeve, you fold the sleeve. And then for the neckline, I'm going to just use a bias binding for to finish the neckline. So at the end of the day, you can see how beautiful dress. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I just used a black sash to tie the middle, and it came out fine. So thank you so much for watching. Like this video, subscribe if you have not done so already. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. God bless you.